Armée, 1915 à 1918. The Holocaust, 1939 to 1945, 6 million.
Cambodia, 1975 to 1979.
Rwanda, 1994, 1 million people in 100 days. 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 In 100 days.
Every year in Rwanda, starting from the 7th to the 14th day of the month of April, we sit around the fire and mourn for the innocent lives killed in 1994 genocide. In this same week, my mother hid in Narama Church for 4 days.
In
Narama Church, even though time is sacred, it turned into a shrine of hatred. Suddenly,
the very lay in silence.
I love music and football. I like my friends at school, especially those who like playing football. I love the beauty of my country. The landscape is God's masterpiece. I love the culture of my country, the music, the dances, and the language. Anyway, so beautiful. The 7th of April will always be a big question in my mind. I'll keep on asking why.
Why?
Why? Why?
Why?
Why did all this happen to my beautiful country, Rwanda? Why? Why? In 1994, Rwanda was not so beautiful. Starting from the 7th of April, more than 1 million men, women and children were systematically slaughtered over 100 days a night. Most of the dead were Tutsi. And many of the Tutsis who caused the killing were also singled out. Women were transported messages of hate, telling neighbors, scattered against neighbors, colleague against colleague, friends against friends. Everybody was going to hate the enemy. This wasn't war! This wasn't massacre! This
Below the village of Rusumo, the river Akagera flows through a steep ravine that forms the natural border between Tanzania and Rwanda. As it sweeps down from its highlands, it gathers into these huge current clumps of elephant grass and numerous small trees. These are then swept and tossed across the Rusumo Falls. In the late spring of 1994, it was quite the same with human corpses. They too rose and dropped, twisted and turned, and came back bouncing over the Rusumo Falls. The genocide of the Tutsis had been progressing at a fearsome rate for more than a month. And by the time it would be finished, up to 1 million people would have been dead. Consider the mathematics of this horror. In 100 days, 1 million people dead. I leaned over the bridge, and I noticed that 2 corpses had been lodged in the rocks by the gorge. One was that of a man, and the other was that of a baby between 6 to 12 months old. I could see the baby had been killed with a machete. A gash across his skull. I stepped back from the bridge. I did not ever want to see that again. And on the journey north to Kigali, where the war was still raged, I kept asking myself the same question. What kind of man would kill a baby? What kind of man would kill a baby? Later yet in Kigali, I keep asking myself the same question. What kind of man would kill a baby? What kind of man would kill a baby? A man not born to hate. No, but a man who has learned to hate. A man like you.
We are not born with prejudice. And we are not born to hate.
Somewhere down the line, someone lets us down. Someone feeds us on hatred, racism, prejudice, and that someone is an adult.
Somewhere down the line, someone lets us down. Someone does not stop us from being fed prejudice, racism, hatred, and that someone is an adult.
Somewhere down the line, someone does not care. Someone does nothing to help us. And that someone is in the night.
Afrika tunakukunda chale, Afrika. My mom was holding my hand so tightly, but then in a minute, my fingers slipped from her grasp. We were among many people and she was lost. I looked for her. I looked for her, and between two people passing, I got a glimpse of my mother. One in her hand was holding her hair roughly, and there was another man with a machete. I never saw her again. I went into hiding. There were flood drains, sometimes used as sewers. I remember lying there among the corpses.
And do things that are unimaginable. That goes for everyone. Perpetrator, bystander, and survivor. Did miraculous things as well.
Once, when I was being chased, I fled through a doorway into the house of a Muslim man. My heart was beating so fast. The Inelame was banging on the gate, threatening to kill everyone if the family did not give me up. I thought I was going to die. But he took my hand and stood with me in the doorway. He should have been killed for sheltering me. Instead, he stood with authority and told the killer off. And later, when he was asked why he did that, he says, it says in the Quran that if you save one life, it's like saving the whole world. And if you take one life, it's like destroying the whole world.
I tell true stories of what happened to me, so that the world knows that these things are still happening somewhere else in the world. And that each and everyone can do something to stop from these people from suffering like the way we suffer. I know that the truth is the key to the prevention of genocide and the wars.
Why should we keep telling these sad stories?
Remembering is important for everyone. Cambodia,
Rwanda, Darfur.
Genocide is likely to occur again.
Learning about it is the first step to understanding. Understanding
is the first step to responding.
Responding is essential to save lives. Otherwise, never again will remain again and again.
Never. I need to see dawn to dusk. And yes, I must live. Wake up, sister, wake up, the morning has come. Wake up, sister, wake up, the morning has come. Wake up, sister, wake up, the morning has come. Wake up.
Yes, at the rising of the sun. As for the future of my country, I love Rwanda. And I love Rwandans. And I love those who love Rwanda. Look at all the people as Hutus, Tutsi, Twa, blacks, white, or whatever. I look at them as individuals.
Yes.
And that is what I think is important for Rwanda, Africa, and the whole world.
Plénitude des années.